are special effects. What do you think special effects are, Thomas?
I think it means sort of things to make the film more exciting.
Brilliant. In the part of the lesson where the children were looking at particular elements of the film, I wanted them to understand how and why different shots are used. So when the camera showed a close-up of the man's face when he pulled the rope, it helped the children understand his emotions. Where is the camera? Where is the camera? Ziad?
Above his head, or maybe in front of him, but he's not actually looking at the camera, he's looking away from the camera.
So is the camera very close or far away, everybody?
Close.
Close. Why?
So you can see his face better.
Fantastic. Can we see, or can we imagine how he is feeling there? Have a look. How's he feeling?
Shocked.
Shocked? Absolutely. It could be, or scared. And I wanted them to understand the concept of special effects. For example, the lights going off and on and off. What have you noticed about the lighting?
The background goes off as well with the front ground.
Oh, good, trying to explain that. Very good. Can anyone notice? Please, can you see this going on? All those lights. What do you think's going on there? Jeremy?
It's the big city in the background, and then he's turned it all dark, and then so they're putting the lights on so sometimes you can actually see the city.
Yeah, you can see what's going on in the city better, can't you? I also wanted them to understand how important sound is. Rufus, what does that sound tell us is happening?
That they're screaming. In addition to using film as an alternative to printed text, we want to encourage the children to develop appreciation of film in its own right.
Which one of those things helped you understand the story better? Which one of those things? Camera, lighting or sound?
And as they do this, they build up a film vocabulary, which means that they're then able to question the director's decisions and why he's made the choices he's made and what it brings to the meaning of the story.
Now, if you think that the sound helped you more to understand the story, could you put your hand up for me, please? Maya, what do you think?
I think the sound helped me understand the story at the very end because I heard all the beeping and stuff.
And what do you think was going on then?
There was loads of traffic because people couldn't see and they were wondering why it was dark in the middle of the day. When the light went off and on.
So that was the lighting. So did you like the lighting help you understand as well?
Yeah.
Just as much as the sound, do you think?
Yes.
Do you think that you would understand the story as well if the camera was only zoomed out and not zoomed in?
No, because if it was zoomed out you wouldn't see as much as if it was zoomed in.
What do you see better when it's zoomed in then, do you think?
The person.
By the end of year 2, we'd be hoping that the children would be confident consumers of moving image text, so we would hope that they would be able to view a moving image text and make quite high-level sophisticated inferences and deductions using elements such as sound and camera to help them with their understanding.
The film ends with the man breaking the rope and plunging the world into permanent darkness.
In the last part of the lesson, we looked more closely at the man in the film when he walked away. We used this to think about what might happen when they pulled the rope, what the consequence would be and how they would feel after pulling the rope. What was the result? What was the consequence of him pulling the rope? Let me have a look. Who's going to use super wow words to tell me what happened? Rufus, what happened when he pulled the rope?
It fell down and there was such a lot of noise and the rope broke.
Katie, what else happened when he pulled the rope? Katie?
all the people started screaming.
There were lots of people screaming and shouting and talking. Why do you think that was?
Because they were scared.
They were scared. Why? Why do you think they were scared? We don't know the answer, but you have a guess. What do you think?
Because maybe they're scared of the dark.
That's right. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to our tables and we're going to write in the last column what happened after you had pulled the rope and after all this had happened, how you felt. And remember, I'm looking for wow words up here, okay?
Although Dangle is quite a sophisticated film and might more commonly be used at Key Stage 2, I think the concept for the film makes it immediately very appealing for children at Key Stage 1. The sort of inherent naughtiness that comes with, you know, the idea of what might happen if I pull it, and to immerse themselves in that situation, I think enables them then to become fully able to write about the experiences and potential experiences, and also gives them ample opportunities for speaking and listening.
The rope had vanished, and a few seconds later I decided I should have pulled the rope.
I think the writing that they produced was of a very high standard. I think they were definitely stimulated by the film. Some of the words that they used, you know, that they hadn't used before, so that was the perfect, you know, progression of their vocabulary. So Jeremy, what did you write about how you felt after pulling the rope?
I felt irresponsible.
And what's that clever word there?
Guilty.
Guilty. Why did you feel irresponsible?
Because I think I shouldn't have done it.
Why? Did something bad happen in your story? What happened?
Well, computers fell down, so then it would waste electricity.
Oh, and wasting electricity is a bad thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you felt it was very irresponsible behaviour. It's a very grown-up word. I'm over the moon with that. Well done. I love it. Carry on.
You can watch the full-length version of Dangle and an interview with the film's writer and director in the other programme in this series. It is also available to download from the Teachers TV website.